after that, I was like, okay. All my friends were like, dude, it was like, yo, F him, whatever, all this. Cut to 2012 in the elevator at Montreal for Just for Laughs. I walk in, I see this dude. I said, oh, such and such. He was like, yo, man, you a lot taller than I thought, man.
Subscribe to the podcast, KFC Radio on YouTube.
Bang.
Number 4 Loco?
Yeah?
This is like the new 4 Loco.
Oh, no.
It's 10%. Yeah, exactly. It's 10% alcohol by volume. It's $2.
Yo, I remember for a local, I put that in my gas tank.
Yeah, I shotgunned the Four Loco once. Before a college party at Quinnipiac University.
Dude. I'm sorry.
And woke up in a stranger's bed at like 2 p.m. Bro, they weren't like it wasn't a sexual thing. They weren't.
No,
in the
you were
bed.
just.
They were like, we just wanted to take care of you because you clearly had Four Loco. Yo,
We'll send you home with a case of it, Jay.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I just look these skulls and shit. When you get you got the Barstool thing up there too.
Yeah,
That's fire. Because I mean, it's way better than Liquid Death. Like, yo, son, I ain't got no problem with it, but the name.
Yeah,
the name.
It's a bit much.
And then the skull with the melting skull. Like, what is this?
And it's just a fucking can of water, bro.
Who's melting the Crypt Keeper? Like, why? Would you want to drink if you were dehydrated? Would you want to put something in your body that say Liquid Death? I'd be like, no, dog.
What you want to do
cyanide?
is body armor.
Thanks for our commercial.
This is what pays for the podcast.
Yo, we got a lot to talk about, but before we get into everything else, we were at the 9/11 MSG thing, right? And we were like, wait, Jay was at that too, right?
Yeah.
And we Googled to double check. And if you Google Jay Pharoah 9/11, no, you know what? It's not
the worst thing that can come up if you Google your name plus 9/11.
What is it?
It's like the second word. Close. It is just endless links to you talking about Pete Davidson's 9-inch dick. Literally just Jay Pharoah 9/11.
Well,
Pete Davidson confirmed BDE 9 inches. Jay Pharoah says it's 9 inches. Jay Pharoah.
I want to clarify. I want to go ahead and let's just clear the air about this. I didn't ask this man what he had. It was like a drive-by dick telling. You know what I'm saying? Like he just came.
He just offered it up.
He came, yo, bro. It's like, dude. It's like it's 9. I was like, yeah, whoa, good for you. I mean, the hell, the black standard, bro. Can we move
Welcome
on
to
now?
Tuesday for me, bro.
I just came in here. I came in here to talk about this sketch.
Put your pants back on.
Yeah,
Pete. Put your
back.
dick away,
but
dude.
according to Kanye West, it's 10 inches. And that's what is so funny to me is the fact that Kanye called up Charlamagne the guy. He was like, you gonna be cool with a white boy that's smashing my wife with a 10-inch dick? I was like, yo. And like, that haunts, I could tell. It haunts his dreams.
Of course.
He dreams about it. His nightmare is Kim and Pete's tape, whatever. Did he ever make it? He didn't make a tape with Kim. That was the other. That was Ray J. Yeah. That's, man, I'm not going to say I don't have a tape out there.
You do?
But I don't have a tape out there.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
I don't know if I believe you.
You do. There's no tapes. Because there's no face, no case, baby.
That's the name of the game. Everybody's got a tape out there. It's whether or not you put your face in the tape.
Yo, can we talk about this state? Let's talk about the state of today and the fact that the game is effed up right now. The game is so effed up. You got all these mother suckers entitled for no reason, talking about the majority of them women. Dudes are entitled too. Mm-hmm. But I don't understand why we're talking about tapes and things. People that do, like, if you're a porn, you got porn start trying to be wives. Like, but you get spackled every fucking day. Who is married? Like, yo, son, you street me. Like, son, you street me.
Well, I'll say the state.
God damn.
Freaking
God damn,
me,
Jay
bro.
Pharoah.
No, I'm just, at 35, I just, first of all, I had to I had to be real. I know half of the stuff that I probably would have said when I was younger could have got me canceled, but I'm 35 now, so I can legally run the country. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna
say whatever the fuck I want.
I'm say what I want, but I'm gonna articulate it in a way that's not offensive. But street meat, you mother, and it's not just women, it's dudes too. Dudes are street meat. Some dudes are not supposed to be husbands. You got, I blame the people. I blame the parents always telling these people that your shit doesn't stink, you're the greatest, you're the best. And then they get this false sense of reality. They grow up, they don't have any skills, and they're freaking street meat. It's only good street meat.
I gotta be honest, Jay Pharoah, this sounds very specific. I think you're talking
I'm talking about a plethora of people.
No, you're not wrong on that one. And you know what you said is true. Not everybody should be a husband or a wife.
Not everybody.
It's not for everybody.
Like, listen,
if you're street meat, it's probably not for you.
Yeah, exactly. You know how street meat is. It's only good after the club at 2 a.m.
But when it's good, it's good,
It's
man.
good, but when you wake up,
regret it in the morning.
Yeah. You wake
That
up in the
halal.
morning. I didn't have to eat that.
I don't know what that orange stuff in the halal is, but it tastes good, but it fucking wrecks me the next day.
There's no soap out there. They don't even wash their hands. This dude is just grilling with grungy fingers like, you want it? You're drunk. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You wake up and you realize, oh, this not a wife, this street meat.
There's a little bit too where you think you're in love, bro. I remember when I first moved
I've been in love with halal food too. Yep.
My new apartment. Dude, when I first moved there, it's been like 3 years now. But there's a street meat guy right on the corner, and it was like literally my first night in my new apartment, and I just moved to New York.
Yeah,
and I was like. I introduced myself to the guy. I was like, man, I'm gonna see you.
I'm gonna be here every day.
I'm gonna see you every night, dude. I sit over there. I've never seen that guy again. I've never seen that man again in my life.
We're gonna be best. What are your kids' names? We're gonna be best friends.
Dude, this is the best sandwich I ever had, bro. Why do you even franchise this?
It's like, no, dog.
There's street meat in every walk of life. That's a great call out. Everywhere.
And I have to, and I gotta put. I've definitely got to put copyright on it because I've joked. Listen, no, I didn't hit that shit is original. I came up with it, but I put it when I post it on certain posts on Instagram. There's mad people like, yo, that's fun. Yo, I gotta steal that. I'm like, not today.
Put the TM on that one.
We put it on Barstool Sports.
Don't worry, we'll just.
I was gonna say we're stealing it. Hey, we're gonna have a T-shirt that says "Street Meat Pirate Water" tomorrow, bro.
As long as I can do a bit about it on my next special, I don't care. You can use it as much as you want. Please,
Saturdays are for street meat.
Blow
Let's go.
That works. That plays, man. That plays. Yo, this new movie you're in.
Yeah.
Spinning Gold, March 31st.
I don't know what's more impressive, the real life story about the record label and the Isley Brothers and all that, or the cast that you have portraying it in the movie and everything you guys are doing. Both of them fucking unbelievable, man.
Man, first of all, everybody did a phenomenal job with capturing the spirit and the essence of the characters. Like, dude, and even me, this is not an impression. Like, I didn't have any videotape or audio recordings from Cecil Holmes, but I was told stories by Tim Bogart, who was Neil Bogart, the founder of Casablanca Records' son.
He's a director, right?
He directed the movie as well. So he gave me all of this information about Cecil, and I took that. He told me the thing that stuck out the most is he said this man was a soft-spoken dude. He barely talked, but he was the bones. He was the backbone of Casablanca Records. He facilitated all of these different relationships, and he could get in those rooms and talk to those people. He was like one of the voices of the street. So he was. But the thing that stood out the most was the fact that he was the ride or die. He was Neil Bogart's right. He was willing to follow that man into whatever. And I have personally friends like that because I don't have a lot of friends. I have a very close knit a group of folks that I bang with.
How many friends?
I trust that.
Probably like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Bro.
Anybody who has more than that,
Yeah.
I think they're suspect.
Yeah, I mean,
don't trust you.
look, and the people gonna look like, hey, I thought I was your friend. You know what I mean? But there are, but 4 really
Go ahead and name them.
ones.
Who are they? Say the 4 or 5.
And
you know what you got to do?
The cut.
You, as long as
why you doing this?
as long as you say it a certain way, everybody kind of is like, I'm in that 4.
Yeah.
I'm one of the 4 or 5. He told me that one time we had that night together. We hung out. Yeah. You know, I'm one of them.
Yeah. So there's no reason to go into detail.
I went to a goodbye party this last weekend where there were 60 people, and I was like, I couldn't get 60 people to a party at gunpoint. Yeah, like how you have 60 friends
just to say goodbye, bro. There won't be 60 people at my funeral, man.
So 60 friends, but you got to worry if you keep your circle small. It's easier to just watch what you have. It won't disappear randomly.
Right.
You got 60 people on staff. You don't know who the hell.
There's less people take your money too.
Oh my gosh, everybody's getting a cut. You out here busting your ass, and but no, everybody. Listen, that's something else. A narrative that I hold strong to now. Listen, if you're on the team, my fingers, I got 10 fingers. All those fingers have to be functional. Can't have no numb fingers, okay? Because if you're a numb finger, we're going to cut it off like John Wick. Understand? That's what we're going to do. So everybody on my team is something substantive. They're doing something. And I think that it feels like I'm elevating now, and it's crazy, bro.
We have so many numb fingers here at Barstool. Count my toes, my fingers, his fingers, your fingers. Everybody's a numb fucking finger
numb
at this
fingers,
joint.
Numb faces.
Yes. Whole body's fucking numb here, man.
I know. I want to know who those people that do the sugar boogers. Where them motherfuckers?
Sure, we can find that too.
Yeah, I know they're here.
There might be. I think you can tell by some of the outfits here.
There's definitely some users. Well, clearly not me. No.
But so he was one of those, like, he kept it, he was one of the 4 or 5 guys who made it happen.
He kept it all together. Well, you talking about Cecil now, right? Yeah. Cecil kept it together, dude. And there's a moment in the movie where he does raise his voice and he snaps, and it's just like, wow, because you didn't hear him do this whole time.
Right.
So it's vocally.
Were you familiar with him and the record label? I mean, you know the names.
The music.
Sure, yeah.
But I didn't know
independent label and all that. Yeah, that's crazy.
And to be able to pull that off at a time where it was nothing but the machine running things.
Like nowadays, you have an independent label, whatever, Like
back
then,
Young and May,
ooh,
independent.
No fucking kidding. You're
Straight
independent.
Up.
Yeah,
you get more money. 21 Savage, independent gang. Shit, that's all I'm on. I think him and Drake be hanging out too much. I'm getting jealous. I love Drake, man. Shout out to him. I'm sorry, but he kept everything together.
Yeah, I mean the names on that label were out of this world, man. And I was just talking to him about how pretty much every rap record you ever heard that you liked in like the 80s, 90s, and 2000s was the Isley Brothers.
Absolutely.
Like the big ones, and then I was like, oh, that one too, and that one too, and that one too.
Yep.
I hope those boys are fucking paid.
Dude, and to go even further in the story about Cecil, I didn't know that Cecil was responsible for signing New Kids on the Block and all this. Like,
wow.
Even after Casablanca and Buddha, he had a career that was crazy. That was untouchable. Bro.
New Kids on the Block, the boys.
Yeah.
Now you're talking my language.
We're speaking my language.
Isley Brothers. Okay, but New
was actually
Kids
inspired by Jordan Knight. So I'm no Joey McIntyre. Which one?
No, Jordan Knight.
He was
one of them. Could be all of them, bro.
I remember two. I remember Donnie and Jordan Knight.
Yeah.
And that's because Jordan Knight had that one song. I remember it came out when I was in 6th grade. That song, "Give It to You."
Yeah, he had a little solo thing, right?
I can't wait to give you.
That's I wasn't making a joke. That's the one.
You need it, baby. You know.
What's it called? Give It to You.
The music video is like
it's in a carnival.
Yes. I guarantee you. Watch. Look at this.
Wait, is it Joey or Jason back?
Nah, it's Jordan Knight.
Jordan Knight.
Bro, look it up in the video. Right, there's a black dude in a fucking sweater vest like that's in this style, and he's wearing nothing under it. So the next day of school, I wore.
That's this.
That's it.
He's told this story
I wore
before.
a sweater vest with nothing under it. Because it sounds like it's in the Jordan Knight video.
Yeah, dude, right there, that guy.
yes, dude.
Bro, that's so funny.
And I was on the playground, and kids were clowning me.
Wearing no
Clowning me, dude. I had nowhere to go. I had no shirt I could put on. I had no nothing.
You look like that looks like Usher My Way. That's straight. She like shit. Remember when they used to wear the? Remember they used to wear the goggles?
Yes.
Remember I was like,
Ski
yo,
goggles.
you ain't swimming. What's wrong with you? I got a question. Yo, not even a question. I banged with Jordan Knight. I was like, yo, I like this song. You know, I was like, this is fire. And then I go to school and like my dude named Walter Fentress. I'm saying his name because
Government name.
he's gonna be like, what a shout out, because he was one of the people I was cool with in school. I remember the few. The rest of y'all, stop lying. Fuck y'all. Okay. real talk. Yo, I'm such Michael B. Jordan when he did that on the carpet. You should have.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
He should have
should
took it further.
He should have took it
Should
further.
have blown her off.
But I go to school the next. I'm singing the Jordan Knight song, and Walter's like, "Yo, what are you singing?" I was like, "Jordan Knight." He was like, "Dude, Jordan Knight's gay." I was like, "Everything was." That's what they said back then.
Everything was gay.
I mean, now politically, everything you got to keep it, you know. But that's what they said back then. I was like, "Yo, I like Jordan. Don't be talking about Jordan Knight,
Bro, I got in a full-on like fist fight. Like
You were defending him.
Bro. It wasn't Jordan Knight. It was NSYNC. Bye.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah, you gotta
run
do
away
that.
to a field trip. I was like, hey. And kids on the bus, like, same thing. Like, what are you, gay? I was like, what are you pretending this song doesn't fucking bang?
You were ahead of your time. I will say that, because all the boys that age were, you know, quietly watching TRL, being like, this shit hits.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But behind this, in front of their boys, this shit is so gay, man.
So popular.
Put on
opinion to
DMX,
say
man.
that,
I want
bro.
to bark and cover myself in
Right.
blood.
I was showing up being like, I want to get a perm. I want that JT Ramen look.
Bro.
Yo, he had that hair on him, man.
That's what. Wait, is that when he had the? That's what it was. It was
legit
looked
looked like
highlights.
ramen noodles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was for real ramen. I mean,
Look like top ramen in your head.
that was actually the moment I realized, for real, started to understand that, like, it's not actually about how you look. It's like who you are.
Absolutely.
When girls were like drooling over him, I'm like, him with the curly, he had like a Jew bro going back then.
Fist fight with you too. You weren't cleaning your pants over JT.
Imagine how the '80s felt with Prince.
Yeah, right.
It was like
This?
he dresses like you, and you like him. And Prince is just like,
That's
she
how you
does.
know.
That is the best one nowadays when people are like, oh, masculinity's gone. Where are the real men? It's like, bro, you used to love the Rolling Stones and Prince and shit.
They put on
David
how they
Bowie.
was.
Like, you like men who dressed full on women.
They put
Just-
on girl pants every day.
Just bands that look like Jack Sparrow. That's what turns you on. That's what you like. That's what you like. Man, yo, hold on. I ain't go no further. We go dive into this. All right, yo, when did y'all graduate? High school.
High school?
06.
Damn, we the same age.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I do. I
Fuck
was
you
like
guys,
crazy.
I'm old.
When you
He
said
said,
you were
fuck you guys.
35.
Wait,
Yeah.
you
I
graduated
I've been
high
around for a
school
long
in
time.
06?
I was
I graduated
22.
high school in 06, yeah. College, I should have been 10.
I graduated college in 06.
Oh,
Makes
I mean,
sense.
still,
34,
man.
you're
you know,
38.
Yeah.
Still, three. Yeah, I'm
But
not-
that means I was in high school in the 90s, right? 99 to 03.
Oh, you.
So
Yeah, okay.
when you say you were in high school in the 90s, it sounds like you old as fuck.
Yeah.
dude, Kevin always has
don't
like,
do it. Don't do
Kevin
it.
always
Mine
has like
was-
something he'll say.
Bro.
Right? I'll be like, wait, dude, how old? I feel like
Hey.
I told
I feel
one
like
story.
Kevin's Danielle Montague us.
I'm actually 50. I had the one that really I told this story one day just thinking it was going to be like ha ha ha, and the looks they all gave me. My very first fake ID was from the 70s.
What?
So I had an older brother 4 years older than me.
Did it look like Ron Burgundy? Why'd you get a 70s?
So my brother got a fake one.
Uh-huh.
What, like a true fake one was his picture, and you know, some guy just printed it up in the back room, and he was 4 years older than me. So at his age, he needed to be born in like 77 or some shit like that. And then he became 21. He gave me the old one. And so I was, not only did it say 70s, but I was going into bars as like a 28-year-old instead of like a 22-year-old. But when I said that, I was like, isn't that funny? And they were all like, you're going to die soon. You're so fucking old. Let's plan your funeral, dude.
And then like months later, you were like, you guys were watching TV in black and white, right?
No, it was Nick at Night. Nick at Night for me. Nick at Night. You know what Nick at Night shows are now? It's like Friends and Seinfeld and
Isn't that
shit.
crezy?
And for
And
me, it
Fresh
was like
Prince of Bel-Air.
it was fucking some black and white shit.
Oh,
it was
okay.
It was I Love Lucy. It was the Monsters.
The Bewitched.
They had all Bewitched.
I remember that.
Yeah,
I just know this because my grandmother watched these.
Yeah.
This is how I
all
know.
the people are dead who watch that shit.
No, man, but you said 03 you graduated high school, so you're fine, bro. I graduated 05, but I was 17 when I graduated.
I just remember music-wise for me, when G Unit put out all their mixtapes.
Oh yeah,
my
G-Unit,
God! For a bunch of white
suburban
suburban kids, we're all wearing fucking G Unit clothes and shit.
Yeah, it was funny to hear little
God.
Bradley come up to me and be like, "G." I said, "Shut up, man."
I'm listening to Jordan Knight. Shut the fuck up.
You were outside.
You're interrupting my new kids on the block.
I'm listening to Jordan Knight, but you're outside of a country club. So, son, like, what are we doing here? Yeah, man. Fuck G Unit. Yeah, yo, so many great eras of pockets of music that we got a chance to experience that these little Gen Z non-cursive writing fuckers don't even know how to
see.
Nothing, no disrespect to you all. I know you gotta be Gen Z, but you don't know how to sign a check. You can't do it.
You're writing block letters.
You're writing block.
But so I still pay my rent check actually. So that's my old thing.
That if you writing checks still, you're fucking older than I am.
I got a checkbook.
Hey man, ain't nothing wrong. What's wrong with a checkbook?
What are you paying for by check these days?
I mean, it's good to have it, just to.
I remember my mom writing checks at the grocery store.
Yeah, me
that's
too.
crazy. She'd be like, "How much? Okay, let me write it out. Rip it."
Look, when I first got on SNL, I had a few because I was moving my money. I was putting it in different places. So I had a SunTrust account, I had a Chartway account, and I had, of course, Citibank, City National, whatever. Anybody gonna try to hack my shit? It's fine. Security will fuck you up. So I had checkbook, bro. Like, because I would go from when I came back to Virginia, I was moving money over from SNL, and I would put it in that account. So I'd write myself checks. So at 22, I was writing myself checks.
You had SNL from what?
22 to 28.
28?
Yeah.
That's a great time. I would imagine a great time to be a cast member of SNL.
It was a good run. It was all good till Pete came. I'll fuck with him. I was like, he was the baby.
That dick rolled in.
that Kim Kardashian smasher. It was crazy because he was 20. He was 20 when he got it, and I was 22. He was.
Damn, I don't think I realized you were that young.
Yeah, I know. I looked old, right? I was,
when you're that accomplished, you just assume that people are older.
Yeah, I was a baby
because I know. I feel like Pete. Part of his story is how young he was,
Yeah.
And I just thought you were, already in the game for a while. So that's got to be one of the first things you were doing, right?
Absolutely. I mean,
did you get like SNL right away?
I got
I had a couple years into your career, basically, right?
Yeah. I would say at 19, I would say my journey kind of started in the industry with Charlie Murphy. He was taking me on the road with him. You know what I mean? And I thought that was my SNL back in the day. I didn't know 3 years later. I always wanted to be on SNL, but I didn't know how to get there. 3 years later, I didn't know I was going to be on the show.
You were doing impressions from the jump? Or that started,
I started
as a kid,
I started doing
right?
impressions at 6.
So that is some like innate shit, like you're born with it, you think?
I think you're naturally talented at it if you can do it, but the people that transcend that you work. I not only am talented, but I work on it.
Yeah.
I don't just
but like
do it, but.
you like your mind can kind of just tell your vocal cords what to do, or there's like you sit down and you like think about it and shit, or you just like practice it and it happens. Like when you're learning sports, it's like put your arm at this angle and step this way, and there's like things you can do for your voice. It's kind of
literally morphing into a person right now, man. just the face changes, and all of a sudden you start talking like a different person. It's just fucking wild. I did theater when I was a kid.
Yeah,
so
it's like acting, really.
Yeah, it's acting.
I remember someone told me once, and I have no idea if it's true or not, but it was like Daryl Hannah would just like get a bottle of whiskey and just go watch like Bill Clinton on repeat. That's how he
pick up all their mannerisms and all that shit.
Everybody has their process.
Yeah. His was a bottle of whiskey.
His was whiskey. Mine was just interviews, and then in the stitches of Pornhub in between it. Okay, I'm back.
Do you get like exhausted when there's like a new superstar? It's like, there's another one I'm gonna have to learn.
Nah, man, it's not even like that. Like impersonating for me, like first of all, most of them I'm a fan of that I do, so it's already some, I admire you. So I just go into it. If there's a new hot star that's dope, and I'm listening to their music, I'll just go into it. You know what I mean?
You ever have any awkward like I don't know, people who didn't like you doing it, or you didn't like them?
Kanye.
Or... yeah, I mean when someone all of a sudden,
Just tell him you're Jewish.
Yeah.
Oh, I really don't like you now.
No, he's back in though. He watched 21 Jump Street.
Yeah, because that's what happened, bro. Like, I saw 21 Jump Street, and like
so
the Hebrew folks are so amazing, bro. Like, why would you not like Hebrew, bro? Like I love Hebrews, bro.
He gets that.
I love it.
The voice goes out. Yeah, that's fucking amazing.
Yeah, he talked to me. He called me after I did it on MTV. And he called me, and he was like, I called you up because, I just want to give you background about, where I came from and who I am like. And, I like your show, like what you did, congratulations. But, let me tell you about where I come from, bro. Like, both of my parents were Black Panthers, and I've been nominated for, like, 22 Grammys, and I'm only won 21. Like, bro, like what? Let me be great. And it's so crazy because I'm talking to this man, and it was an amiable conversation. It was cool. It was dope.
What was the impression? What was?
Oh well,
which?
Yeah. What did I say? God dang it, I don't even remember. What the hell did I say? I was like, I invented ALS. He had he called me. We talked, and I thought we were cool. The next day, he did a Made in America in Philly. In front of 50,000 people. This man got on stage and was like, and this is on the internet. You can look it up. Yeah. If you go back to 2014 and it's like an hour and 39.32 seconds in. I've obviously seen it. It's Kanye goes, Kanye, they think I'm the bad guy. Because the people in the industry, they talk so much shit, because I called Jay Pharoah right after the MTV Awards. And I was like, where was this energy yesterday? Like, this was totally different. He acted like he called me up and like muscle me, was like, yeah. I'm like, first of all, calm down. You're 5'8". Okay, calm down. All right, no diss to nobody short, but everybody thinks
not scaring anybody.
Everybody thinks when they meet me that I'm this little dude and I'm 6'2", and people are like, yo, you're a lot taller than I thought. Like, okay, all right, I'll tell you this. One comedian who okay, you probably use your context clues, okay? Yeah. I'm not gonna say who it is, all right? But this person dissed me before I got on SNL, before anything happened. 2008, I did a video doing Jay-Z and Cameron a Dipset, and it went viral. Mm-hmm. And there's a part on the video where I say, "That's how you do Hov, nigga." But it was a dude there that night that went up before me and did like trash impressions. Mm-hmm. So already I go up and I'm like, yo, why would you do, bro? I'm here.
I'm about to dominate you.
So I went up there and I went into the Jay-Z. Everybody started cheering. I said, "That's how you do Hov, son." And then this comedian sees the video, makes a 10-minute setup of Jay-Z fast and slow, and then at the end of it, disses me. To that whack ass dude was talking, "Virginia, I know, dog. I know you were talking about me, but please believe you know me. I don't know you." I wasn't even talking to you, bro. So after that, I was like, okay. All my friends were like, dude, it was like, yo, F him, whatever, all this. Cut to 2012 in the elevator at Montreal for Just for Laughs. I walk in, I see this dude. I said, "Oh, such and such." He was like, "Yo, man, you a lot taller than I thought, man."
I would have made that video. I'm about you were 6'2".
Weren't you saying what you were?
It's very weird. People always assume, we get that all the time too. I'm 6 foot. He's a little bit taller than that. Yeah. And like people, I don't know if we're always sitting down or we present small or whatever.
They think you're
Everybody
hobbits.
thinks
For what?
I'm like, why is that the automatic assumption? You don't have to think I'm 6'5" either, but
I don't know.
Think you're Ewoks? Like, no, we big people.
I admit I have a small personality.
Oh.
Yeah, I have the confidence of a much littler man.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't.
No, you don't know him well. Yeah, he does.
Got Danny DeVito confidence?
I wish, dude.
That guy's the fucking man. He's 4'8" with a personality of 8'4", man.
Yeah, or at least 6'9".
Yeah.
At least 6'9". No Tekashi 6'9". We're talking about the height.
Is
stupid. Sorry, go ahead.
Do you think there's more? Like, I would imagine when people are making these period piece movies, or biographies and all that sort of shit, you know, guys
dude,
top
I would
of the list,
think
right? Like, some of these,
I would think you would think that I would have like 18 biopics by now.
Yeah,
but no, like people, I guess it's just
fucking Hollywood. Figure it out, man.
Yeah. Hollywood, get it together.
Get your fucking 9 fingers working on
right. Inclusion, you know. But yeah, man, it's so funny that you say that because I hope that this will lead, and I think it will.
Yeah,
you know, because
maybe this will be it.
I think this is the one because it actually shows on a large scale the acting skills, which if you see somebody doing an impression on television or whatever, you're laughing at it, but you don't realize that is acting.
Yeah.
Right. You gotta, because if you're inhabiting the cerebral of another person, you're not acting like yourself, you're acting like somebody else.
Yeah.
And if I can make you believe that person is in the room, I'm doing some great acting.
Right, no, for real.
But you don't view it like that when you see it on television. It's not really until you see somebody play somebody else in a film
also,
where you give them accolades like that.
Short burst, you know? An impression on a sketch is funny, whatever. You do it for a 2-hour movie. It's like you became that guy for a while.
It's different. So I remember Chadwick Boseman came up to me in 2000 and was it 13? He came up to me. Well, what y'all gotta look this up. When did Get On Up come out? You remember that? It was 212, right? Was it 212? Look, everybody's on 14? Okay, so 2000 and I think he was promoting for it. 2014, I go down to Fallon and I walk past him and I was like, oh, Chad. He was like,
I don't want to talk around you because I don't want you to get my voice.
You have no clue. It's coming.
like you can't find Chadwick Boseman's voice anywhere else, bro.
Come on, bro. Like you're like Black Panther now. Yeah.
We're gonna hear your voice, bro.
Yeah. So, but he got he was phenomenal. It's like he did all the biopics, and now, unfortunately, he passed away.
Yeah, he was great.
And I got to say this about that man. He had a heart of gold. I remember it's not Spinning Gold. That's this movie coming out now. But White Famous got canceled, and it was on Showtime. And he had his show on Showtime. I think I don't remember which one he was on, but he had something on Showtime as well. And I remember it got canceled. And at the NAACP Awards, he walks up to me and he goes,
he said, "Don't worry about that, man." He said, that movie showed that you can act. I see that show showed that you can act. So everybody they can see it now. So you'll get another one.
He didn't have to say that.
Yeah.
He was at the top of the world, bro.
Dude, also a complete gangster for keeping everything quiet.
Didn't say.
If it's me, I'm telling
Absolutely.
everybody. I'm getting all the sympathy. Look, I'm getting all the slack from people. I'm sick.
Why did you look like Sebastian Maniscalco when you did the thing? You're like, I'm telling everybody. Are you fucking kidding me?
I did give her Italian.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Kevin's off the show now. Acting Italian helmet for a week.
Yeah, for real.
Dude, listen.
In this show.
You never know what people are going through.
Yeah. Remember when people were like, "Oh, he looks sick," or he doesn't look well.
He said something like that. He's like something will come out. Like it was like I think someone asked like
terminal.
You've been working so hard, like you must be tired. And he's like, you don't know the half of it. Like you'll find out eventually.
Right.
That's the fact that people joked him and they didn't know the situation. You never want to judge books by their covers. You don't know the pages. If you know the pages, you have the responsibility to be the vessel to be like, listen, man, don't talk about that person. Right. I'll give you an example. Charlie Murphy. Now, Charlie Murphy, one of the strongest people that I had experienced in my life when I was younger. I mean, I've talked to so many dope people since then, and I've been in the rooms with folks. But Charlie was like a pillar, and he died from leukemia.
Right.
He didn't talk about it until like I didn't know until like 3 months before, and I saw how he looked. the way that he was getting skinny, his belly was he had the little pop belly. I'm like, Charlie works out. What's going on? Found out he had leukemia. I see how he looked real gangly or whatever. And then cut to 2018 or 17 when they showed Chadwick. And the way he looked and everybody was commenting, I said, yo, I don't know, man. Yeah. I said, this looks familiar.
That's weird.
Yeah. And I said, I see everybody, look at Black Panther now. But it's like, why would you say that? You don't know what that man's going through.
Right. Also, they kind of answer their own point. It's like, he used to be Black Panther. He was obviously in shape and fucking shredded, and there's probably a reason why.
Right. There's a reason, but and once it came out, all those people felt bad as hell. And you should feel bad because if you do that, you deserve every feeling of negativity that comes if you talk about somebody who has that shit going on with them. You deserve that shit.
Amen, bro.
So I'm sorry to make it that, but
no.
Cancer. Now back to Joe.
No, well, we want to film this other video with you. I mean, we could talk forever, I feel like, but they're telling me we got to wrap up this part. Okay. So Spinning Gold is the movie
31st.
March 31st.
Yes, sir.
So that'll be out. Yeah, man, and I truly feel like this might be something, the beginning of something big for you. And
thank you. You saw the movie?
Better listen.
You saw the movie?
No, we haven't seen it yet. No, I'm just saying, I feel.
We don't get screeners.
They never fucking send them to us.
No one ever sends a screener.
We are the least respected show in the goddamn world.
Listen, this is Barstool Sports. They got pirate water, and the logo is right here. You give them the damn screeners.
Man.
Make sure you subscribe to KFC Radio on YouTube to get all the video content. Subscribe, comment, like, and make sure you turn on the bell notifications so you know whenever new video content drops.
I want to say something, but the video has to be faster. That's it.